inspired 16?
So 16, I had been 15 at the time when
You
I
don't
wrote the
say.
song. And I was thinking, like, I've always dreamt of like my sweet 16, the birthday party, what it was gonna be like to be 16. And I wanted like this memorable moment to always remember my years like beforehand. So I'd gone out previously with my friend to this little concert in a backyard, and it just really inspired me. And I was like, you know, like this is what it's like to be young, and this is what it's like to be like happy, and like I just never want to forget this moment in this time. And I always want to look back like, oh, when I was 16 I wrote this song, you know. So I wrote 16 about me and my best friend.
So what's the difference between 15 and 16? Just kidding.
It's a good question.
I think just you're respected a little bit more in the industry.
Oh,
I think that's a big thing, because when you're 15 they're like, you're 15, you don't really know. But when you're 16, for some reason, it gives you a little bit more of a like sass and maturity. So I think that's really convenient.
And you can drive, but a lot of 16-year-olds aren't getting driver's license anymore with Uber and everything else. It's very different. When I was 16, everyone went the day of 16 and you got your driver's license. So tell us a little bit about your journey now. How's it been?
It's super exciting. I'm having so much fun. I recorded 3 more songs, and I'm going to be releasing one of them March 15th. Called Be Like That, and I'm super excited. And then also I'm doing a High School Nation tour 2 weeks from now, March 18th through the 22nd. And it's like mind-blowing, because this is my dream, and it's like coming true right in front of my eyes, and it's so crazy, it's surreal.
So who would have known at 16 your dreams would actually be your reality?
If you would have told me this like 2 years ago, I would have been like, ha ha ha, like you're funny.
So funny, right?
But like, I guess when you put work behind like action, behind ideas and goals and dreams, that's when you'll start to see it pay off. Like I have a board in my bedroom that's like my 5-year plan, what I want to get done with my career, what I want to do and accomplish. And I feel like those little like tasks you do behind those dreams, like it really makes a difference.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully soaring out, like selling out stadium tours. Like that's my dream, and like traveling and meeting different people and like making a difference in people's life with my music.
I love that.
What would you say were the most important action steps you took behind the scenes that people might not be aware of? Because I think they all want to accomplish their dreams, and you have a lot to say, I think, about that. So what would you say you did right?
I think focusing on your passion part of it, like instead of focusing on the social media aspect, like first work on what you love, work on the music, work on the instruments, work on the writing, and then when you have all that packaged together, then do a huge social media blast. Because for 2 years I just worked on piano, guitar, and singing and technique and all that, running and singing to get my endurance up, just like all this crazy training. And then in 1 year I did a social media blast, and then it was like poof, like followers were coming because I had content and I had quality content.
It's such a good point too, because you know when you're still trying to get really clear about your passion, when you go on social media, you can easily get distracted from your passion because you're trying to get all these people to approve and like you.
Yeah.
So it can be really confusing. So you spent a lot of time just clarifying that purpose and that passion, right?
Yes.
And then you did the social media blast.
Yeah, and it also makes you realize like why you love it, like why it makes your heart beat a little bit faster without feeling like, what if this person doesn't like it? What if I get negative comments on it? It's like you're already proud of it, so you want to broadcast it, you know?
That's fantastic. So when you did the social media blast, is there anything that you discovered or learned that you find or would find helpful for other people?
Really engaging with your audience, even if you don't have a large audience, because those little interactions really like builds a friendship with your followers. And like I know I like no name basis with most of my followers.
Wow.
Yeah, because they all like
That's
DM
a lot
me.
of names.
I don't even
No,
know.
I'm not all of them, but like the ones that have been with me since like last year, and they always like DM me sweet things like, oh, like keep doing it, and like we love like your music, like stay strong. Like
So
it's just super
how do you
sweet.
deal though with the haters?
Okay. I try to tune them out, but obviously with social media, it's like right in your face.
It is.
So I just try to like focus on the positive rather than the negative. And then I have like a loving family and supporting team behind me. I have such great mentors, Mikkel Jenkins and my producer, AJ. They're all like super positive influences. So whenever I'm feeling like down, I'll just like remember like there's people that believe in me and want me to succeed.
It's huge, those encouragers in
Huge,
life, right?
yeah.
Wow.
So tell us about the tour.
Yes, I'm super excited. This is going to be the biggest performance I've done. So I'm going to different high schools each week. So, I mean, every day of the week. and the whole student body is going to be there. So there's going to be 2,000 to 4,000 kids.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, so like thinking about it, it's like making my heart beat faster. But it's sponsored by Hollister and Talkies and like all these really big brands. And I'm just super excited to like meet all these people my age and get to like share my songs with them.
How cool.
Yeah.
What do you want them to remember you for?
Not only like my music, but I guess my kindness. Like I really want to like I don't like the word like fans. Like I prefer friends, you know, because I feel like without support and love, it's like there's no purpose to like even share my inner thoughts and my inner emotions with the world, you know?
I love that. The kindness shines through with you. Very clear. Yeah, definitely. How do you manage your anxiety? So when you get a little anxious about like these 2,000, 4,000 people, you've got Hollister there, how do you channel that anxiety into something that's like positive and uplifting instead of something that's scary?
So on stage, I usually black out. Like I do not remember
Alter ego
anything.
kicks in.
Yes, I do. I have an alter ego. Her name is Silver.
Yeah.
And I always joke that like Mandi's like this normal like teenager who just wants to go watch movies with her friends. And then when I'm on stage, I'm like, what's up? Like
This is a very
it's a different
common theme.
person.
This is a very
Interesting.
common theme with
Interesting.
peak performers, particularly entertainers.
Yeah.
They've got an alter ego, and if they don't have one, they often try to develop one.
Yeah.
When did you develop that?
Well, I've always been a little ham, is what my grandma says. I loved being center of attention. I have 5 older siblings, and I'm the baby. So of course I got all the attention, and we would throw like these little fashion shows or like do little dance shows for our parents, and I would be like, no, we're doing it again because I wasn't amazing. And like I would just be super like dramatic about everything, and they would always like be like, who are you? Like you're not that little kid that was just playing with that toy over there. So then I kind of like I have this alter ego, and for some reason Silver just like was like her name.
I love that.
I love that. So tell people where they can follow your journey.
Yes, you can follow me on Instagram at official Mandi Macias. That's MandiMacias. I know it's a long name.
And the new single that you're dropping on
Yes.
March 15th,
Yes,
where can they get it?
you can get it on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Play. I think pretty much any music platforming.
Everywhere the best music is
Yes.
sold.
Yes.
So cool. Excited for your tour.
Thank you
Oh,
so
so wonderful.
much.
Congratulations. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in Good Morning La La Land.